dear old Belvedere is here! Because for summer of Series 27 you can go ahead and get yourself the Plymouth Belvedere from 1964 for only 40 points. This thing has 365 brake horsepower, so 1 horsepower for every day of the year, and 470 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs a whopping 3,720 pounds with a 6.97 litre engine. And it does look pretty cool indeed, especially for a car from the mid-60s, especially also with white wall tyres. And from the back it just looks cool. Going to the inside, there is none of this fancy touchscreen business. We've got dials, dials and more dials. And now let's go ahead and take a listen to this thing, so away we go. So going over to the upgrade shop, the first place we're going to go to is conversion to go ahead and see what we have in engine swaps. We've got, oh, okay, we've got a 6.7 litre V8 diesel, or V8 turbo diesel I should say, 6.2 litre V8 dual supercharged engine. We've got a 7 litre V8, we've got a 7.7 litre V12, a racing 7.2 litre V8, we've also got an 8.9 litre V8 dual supercharged engine, and the Funko engine, the 7.4 litre V8 twin turbo pushing 1,750 brake horsepower. And the fun part is you can keep this thing in C-Class with that power too. And should you want to, you can go ahead and either turbocharge or supercharge the stock engine too. Going to aero and appearance, what do we have? We've just got terrible Forza front aero, and what have we got for the back? I'm going to assume it's like a massive Forza wing. Nope, it's a tiny Forza wing, which kind of works on this car, and it's weird, I'm not used to this. And for the bonnet or hood of the car, we of course have one option. We've got this cool looking thing, and we can just cut a hole in the bonnet entirely and just throw the engine through it, because why not? Oh, wait a second. You can change the tyre profile size on this. Okay, now we're talking. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and make this thing an A-Class race build, and I shall be right back when we've got a car ready to go race. Also, while I'm at it, you can go ahead and have this at stock height, obviously, but that can get so low. You can make a lowrider out of that. So here we are now with 2,861 pounds and a 478 brake horsepower engine, and we are sat just around a 780, which is not too bad, and it only cost us 44k. So now going over to the paint shop, we've got nothing in advance, sadly, which is becoming kind of a trend, but for manufacturer colours we have got a lot. So here we go, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different manufacturer colours, and including everybody's favourite, Horizon Ketchup Red. As so far, I also kind of like this blue as well. The only thing that bugs me is this game's loading speed. Alrighty, away we go with the Plymouth Belvedere, which is actually a pretty cool looking car, but we're up against a lot of other cool classic muscle cars, and Australian muscle as well. And now I've just got to try and see how well this thing is going to hold out trying to get around here, because to be honest, it does actually feel pretty cool, especially for that first corner where a lot of them do give us an awful lot of hassle. This thing's actually been pretty decent at getting around there. I might actually end up saving this soon. And excuse me. Honestly, I thought I'd have more to say, you know, going up against a lot of competition, a lot of classic muscle, but this thing's just doing kind of too good of a job, really. And through here we go. This is usually where a lot of cars get unsettled, but this thing seemed to just take it with ease, which is honestly really good. Honestly, I'm trying to think of ways to critique this thing. I genuinely don't have any. Oh, there we go, understeer. Ah. Okay, now I have something to critique this thing on. Then again, that could just be down to driver instead of car. Never mind. Anyway, 95%, and around the final little corner turn thingy we go, and across the line with a very nice first place indeed. A time of 2 minutes 11, and a gap between everybody else. Safe setup? Yes please. And now we are back over here at the upgrade shop, so once again we're going to jump straight to conversion, and we're going to go all the way down to 1,750 brake horsepower, all-wheel drive. You know where this is going, we're making this thing a drag build. Although we can also give it vintage white walls. Do I? Yeah. 1,750 brake horsepower. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, gear tuning. Forgot about that. Oh wait, how did it end up here? Ah, much better. Right, let's go ahead and see what we can get out of this thing. Do we get a wheelie check? Do we get anything? No? Okay, that's interesting and mildly concerning. Okay, so here we are now over at the edge of the drag strip, launch control, and away we go with this thing. It is semi-decent at, I think it's 2,800 and something pounds. And 1,750 brake horsepower. This thing's very speedy actually. Through the camera at 210, and what do we get off the edge of the runway, motorway, whatever it is? 236, and no brakes! Why is that a theme with every one of my cars? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just change the tyre profile size back down, and we're going to go ahead and put this thing on to semi-slick tyres, and we're going to go ahead and also, yes, there's more things, I know, crazy. We're we're going to go ahead and find, where is it? It's here somewhere, I know it is. The race suspension, there we go, put it back onto there. Can we make this thing any lighter? Nope, that is full race weight reduction. Alright then, let's go and find out this thing's top speed. But before we do any of that, here's this week's Forza shop. We've got the Hennessy Venom GT, the USA Race Gloves, the classic Running Man emote, a Horizon Super Wheel Spin, a Dodge Challenger RT, and a regular Horizon Wheel Spin. Okay, so now let's go ahead and find out what this thing's top speed is. Engage launch control, and away we go. Much less wheel spin than we had with the Corvette. This thing's also a lot quicker than the Corvette, I feel. In case you're wondering, it's got 256 to beat. We're halfway through the speed zone, and it's already just beat it already. Okay, this is going to be a quick car. Will it make the turn? Will it make the turn? Actually, really well. I'm kind of surprised. 259.72 out of the speed zone, and now we have our camera and downhill still to go. So let's go ahead and find out what it does. Okay, our camera should be here somewhere. In fact, hopefully there it is. 268.81 miles an hour, going downhill. 270.271 we got out of this thing, and that is that thing's top speed. 271 is not too bad at all, and I'm honestly really surprised, about how controllable this thing is, because, you know, something like this, you thought it'd be all over the place, but no, it was way more controlled than I thought it would be. It's actually really, really good. And now we need it to not be as controllable, because we're going to go ahead and try and take this thing drifting. So in we go, very sideways, a lot of power, and let's see, what do we get? I'm hoping for at least 30,000 points, maybe more. Okay, 40,890. This thing likes to prove me wrong. Trouble is though, even then it still feels so planted. Okay, let's go back the other way. Let's see what we can do. We are sideways. Let's try and not hit anything. Never mind, we just hit the bridge anyway. Okay, out the other side, 39,151 points. This thing actually gripped up towards the end. It just wanted to keep going in a straight line, which when you're drifting is not the greatest idea. But anyway, that is the Plymouth Belvedere. This thing is a fantastic car. I'm honestly blown away by it. It's only 40 points, and this one I definitely recommend. So go ahead and get it. It'll be here till Thursday. And if you have one already, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think to it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Check out. See ya. Yeah, don't ask how I got here.